everyone. So right now I have a Google Slides presentation. This activity that I want the kids to do is to type in the box. They each have a box for their name, and I want them to read a text, and I want them to pick out the main idea and the supporting statements and then give an overall summary of this text. The problem right now is if I give the slides to them, they might accidentally click on this and delete it, and that would be disastrous because then I would have to find a way to get it back to them. I don't want them to have to worry about moving this around and having to replace it, or if they delete the name box, they might not add their name. In order to prevent this, an easy way would be to make this an image and then add it in as a background so that they can't manipulate or change any of this. So how I can do that is I select the slide that I'm on, come up to File, and over here there's a download option. And so as I come over and scroll down a little bit, I can choose to do a JPEG or PNG. If I were to be putting this into something else, I would be worried about what file type it might be. But for our purposes, because I'm going to add it right back into a Google Slides, it really doesn't matter. So I'm going to download it. And you can see it says current slide. I'm going to download it as a JPEG. It pops right down here. I'm not even going to save it anywhere. It will actually be in my downloads, so I don't need to save it unless I want to use it at a later date or keep it for something that I'll use later. I want to add this as my background image. And so I go to click background, and instead of adding a color, I'm going to choose image. And I want to actually upload this. I can drag and drop this right there, or I can say browse, and it'll pull up my file finder, and I go to downloads, and it'll be one of the first ones there. So whether you drag and drop or choose the file, and I'm going to say done. So now, as you can see, here's my original, and here's my new one. The kids can't move anything. They can't accidentally delete anything. Question might be, but how then will my students write in here? Well, you'll teach them how to go grab a text box, and then they'll be able to add a text box, and they can add in their text. Super simple to quickly download as a JPEG or PNG and quickly upload back into the background.